What the heck is EQ, and why, as an engineer or technical person, should I care? I'm about to go over just a few of the many reasons why I believe emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the main equalizer in the corporate engineering world, and how to start increasing yours today. Your IQ gets your foot in the door, your EQ can get you a seat at the table. It's up to you whether you sit down or you're standing out in the proverbial hallway. I've been an engineer for the past decade, and it was only after I started to care about EQ did I really start getting what I wanted out of my career. Back then, I didn't know the term EQ, but the core tenets of EQ were what I practiced to start progressing faster than my peers and help me move around and find a job that really suited me. Here are some of the core tenets of EQ, how they affect engineers, and how you can start improving these skills today. Self-awareness is a level of understanding of your emotions, essentially your ability to monitor your internal and external world. Self-aware people can see situations more clearly and can avoid acting impulsively or irrationally. Self-awareness is important because it helps you know how you're feeling in the moment and how to better filter out excessive emotional signals when they arise. This helps you more thoughtfully respond to the world around you and will be indispensable when more heated situations arise. Here's how I would get started increasing my self-awareness. I would start a daily journal where you can start putting words to your feelings on an ongoing basis. This will feel very weird at first, but after a while it will become natural and you'll have much more awareness of how you're feeling in the moment. This new awareness feeds perfectly into the next tenet, self-regulation. Once you have a base level of self-awareness, you can start to work on regulating your emotions. The higher your self-awareness, the better you can regulate any emotions that come up in the moment. The easiest example of self-regulation is noticing a difficult emotion and slowing down or resisting impulsive action that may follow it. You don't want to have a Ned Flanders style blow-up at work, so self-regulation of your emotions is very important in the workplace. If you're in the working world, I know you can think of a few examples of people that cannot regulate their emotions and lash out. If you can show the people that you work with that you can handle pressure or unexpected situations, they'll learn to count on you, and this can help grow your professional network as you make a name for yourself. How can we get started increasing our self-regulation? Well, the easiest way after you have a baseline level of self-awareness is to recognize you have several options of how to respond in every situation. Focus on identifying what you're feeling, but remember that feelings are not facts. Giving yourself time to stay calm and deliberate on your options can help you make much better choices. If you have an interpersonal situation at work where you're getting angry at a coworker for not paying attention, just remember to never attribute to malice what is adequately explained by stupidity. That, or you can start practicing some of the next tenet, empathy. Empathy is how in tune with the emotions of others a person is. Someone with strong empathy can accurately identify which emotions another person is feeling and can tell the difference between genuine and false emotions. You might have already guessed, but empathy is usually not a term that is in the same sentence as engineer. Engineers tend to be more robotic and lacking emotion and emotional intelligence. Since the empathy bar is typically so low in an engineering workplace, this is one of the main reasons why I believe working on your EQ can really set you apart from your peers and put you on the path to career success in whatever direction you decide to pursue. How can you work to start increasing your empathy? This is a very nuanced and deep topic, but some basic things you can start with are learning to better read body language and nonverbal cues while having in-person conversations. This could be as simple as noticing if the other person is scrunched up like a ball, clenching their fists, or if they're relaxed and more open in their stance. Practicing active listening is also a great way to start increasing your empathy. Active listening is when you actually listen to the other person, not to respond, but to understand. This will help you to understand how the other person feels and also make them feel more heard, which again will set them apart from the robots around you. One of the easiest pitfalls to fall in when learning empathy is making assumptions of how the other person is feeling. Never assume you understand a person's thoughts or feelings. Try to see things from their perspective and ask them questions if you're unsure. We just went over a few of the reasons why I believe EQ is so important for an engineer and how to improve your self-awareness, self-regulation, and empathy. If you've learned something new or have questions, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more, check out the links in the description and join my social engineer network. I hope to see you there.